Hello there, and welcome to the world of Pokemon! I mean Catan! It's a board game, and it looks like this. So this is the board game. You can see it's pretty big, but actually splits up into a whole bunch of fun little pieces. I can completely destroy this. But since it's got all these pieces, you can store it in this nice game box here. Makes sense, right? Right. You know, it's a good game for 4 people. But what if I have more than 4 friends? What if I dare say have 5 friends? Unlikely, but they do make a scenario for this. Introducing the Catan expansion pack. So you and 5 other people can play Catan. So this only has enough pieces for 4 players. Since this adds 2 more players, it comes with more pieces. But luckily, just like how the base Catan game has this nice custom insert to fit all these pieces, the expansion pass also has a nice custom insert. It's just a box. Now I know what you're thinking. We only have room for 1 board game box on our shelves. We can't have 2. And yes, our one and only board game is Catan. And you're right. So you can't play with more than 4 people, because why would you store an extra box? And let alone, on top of that, why does this box is an empty box? Now I know what you're actually thinking. Why don't we just take the pieces and throw them in the box? That's because this comes with like cards and stuff, and this is just going to get jostled around, bend the cards. And when you own board games, it's your duty to be picky about things like that. So we're out of luck. So, you know, it's unfortunate. You can put them in like bags or something, but it's really not just going to be great.
Hello there.
General Kenobi.
So the nice part about 3D printing is you don't actually have to make anything. You just have to find the stuff that people have already made for you. So here it is. Catan insert plus expansion. 5 to 6 players. European edition. I live in America, and I found out about 1.5 pieces into this project that they are not the same game. So I had to make my own. But good news is this was a pretty good layout. So good that I decided to base my model off of his model and just take full credit for it. So that's what I did. So, modeling montage.
Do it. Double.
So here it all is. You've got, you know, this large slot for those edge water pieces, robber, dice. You've got these cards in the stack here. You can put the bigger player cards and all that. Sits right on top, similar to the original game. You've got these tokens underneath. You've got the, you know, probability rolling dice tokens there. And then the hexes sit right on top. Very similar to that, you know, European design that's only for Europeans, I guess. You've got the player storage right here, and this entire bin here is for the expansion. You've got the cards, the pieces with the additional water edges that fit because of this cutout, and then more of the tokens underneath, similar to this here. Overall, this works pretty well. You know, there's a few things that, you know, after messing around with it, I've already figured that, you know, I gotta fix. Like, this is too big for some reason. I don't know what I was doing here. So I made this bigger, and then there's just a few parts where I, you know, oversized it, but I didn't oversize enough. So these fit in here, but they rub against. So just little things like that. It made things easier to pick up. Things have bigger spaces, but pretty much the layout is the same. So everything works out great. All you need is just Catan, a 3D printer, the expansion pass for your 5 friends who want to play Catan. Who am I making this for? It's you. Hi, hello, it's me. I should have known. Why did we do this? Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a hard demographic. Yeah, I guess. But since I've got you here, quick question. Why do we have all this stuff? Oh, that's because we're bad with money. Right. Now, if you do find yourself in this predicament where you have Catan, 6 players, and, you know, a 3D printer, you can get the files on Thingiverse. I'll put the link here right now. You can see it, as long as I remember. But it's also in the description. And if you don't have a 3D printer, there are people out there who will print stuff out for you. You just need money and the files. But the files are free. So, you got that going for you. But that's it. So, if you made it this far, thank you very much. Consider subscribing, commenting, liking, disliking, sharing it with your friend, and making fun of some dude on the internet. But that's it. We're all set here. Good thing is I don't have to do anything else. Fuck!